You've probably noticed the massive hype lately around new AI video tools making productions that look incredibly real. We are seeing viral clips featuring everything from talking monsters to historical figures vlogging, which is totally wild. Creators are somehow pulling huge views and serious cash from these short-form mashups right now. If you are a creator looking to grow, paying close attention to this shift is absolutely crucial. However, a lot of the conversation centers on tools that generate video content entirely from scratch. While those tools are impressive, they aren't always the fastest or most realistic way to actually scale your output. That is precisely why I want to bring Vizard onto your radar today. Vizard isn't pretending to be the magic engine that conjures a scene and voice from thin air. Instead, it offers something far more practical for consistent creators, turning your long videos into a steady stream of short clips. These are the exact short-form assets that genuinely drive views and revenue across every major platform. You've likely already tried some of the other big players like Runway, Sora, or Google's V3 and V2 models. For example, V3 really nails those little acting nuances and synchronized sound that make clips feel incredibly real. Runway remains excellent for adding powerful visual effects or executing quick, impactful edits. Even OpenAI's models are consistently delivering cleaner and more polished visual results these days. But here is the critical trade-off. Many of those tools focus on raw generation or heavy editing. They often come with limiting price tags, daily credit caps, or workflows that still leave you doing the heavy lifting. That heavy lifting includes tedious tasks like trimming, tagging, scheduling, and ultimately posting, all huge time sinks. We need to be realistic about the pros and cons so you don't buy into a dream that costs you time or cash without real scale. Tools like V3 are amazing for new scenes with dialogue, but they frequently impose caps or expensive tiers for high volume. Runway, while powerful, can often feel more like a traditional pro editor than an instant growth machine. Furthermore, many systems fail to solve the actual distribution problem you face after creation. You still end up having to manually cut highlights, add subtitles, create thumbnails, and push content everywhere. This manual post-production step is the exact gap that the Vizard workflow is designed to fill completely. Here's how I approach content now. Think idea, long-form capture, automated clip creation, quick polish, schedule, and publish. Step 1 is starting with an idea that is actually worth stretching into several short, high-value clips. If your long video is a podcast, interview, or tutorial, there are dozens of micro moments waiting to go viral. Don't just wing it. Spend a little time spotting those funny lines, striking stats, or surprising takes that stop the scroll. Step 2 is uploading that entire long video file directly into the Vizard platform where it saves you hours. The AI scans the footage to intelligently find emotional peaks, key punchlines, and other high engagement moments. Instead of manually scrubbing through hours of footage, you instantly get a curated set of potential viral snippets to review. Step 3 lets Vizard auto-edit those selected snippets into clips that are immediately platform ready. It goes beyond simple cutting by automatically adding captions, recommending aspect ratios, and suggesting hook text. The final result looks like it was handcrafted by a professional editor, but it honestly didn't take you hours. Step 4 is where you apply quick human tweaks, because automation gets you 80 to 95% of the way there. You validate the work by swapping a suggested thumbnail, tightening a caption, or adjusting a subtitle line slightly. These small edits are what bump the overall quality into the truly publish-ready territory without costing you a full day. Step 5, the crucial part, is auto-schedule and publish, which is where many creators completely drop the ball with other tools. Vizard's feature lets you set your preferred posting frequency, target platforms, and ideal time windows. Then it runs on autopilot. Do you want 3 high-performing posts per day, every weekday? You simply set it and then you can truly forget it. Step 6 involves using the integrated content calendar to manage your entire publishing queue in one place. You can see exactly what is queued up, what has already been posted, and immediately check performance metrics. If one of those clips unexpectedly pops off, you can quickly reshare, reformat it, or use it to stitch together new content. Now for a couple of practical tips to really squeeze the most out of this entire workflow. First, auto-generated captions are great, but a quick human review significantly boosts your audience's watch-through rate. Second, always vigilantly check the very first 3 seconds, as your eye will catch the best hook that the AI might have missed. Third, recycle your top performing content by applying slight tweaks like a new caption or a different crop, and watch engagement compound. When we talk efficiency hacks, you might be tempted to chase every single new generative feature out there. But for steady growth and monetization, turning your existing long-form content into a daily short-form stream is the strategy that truly scales. Imagine dropping 1 hour-long episode and getting 10 to 20 optimized clips out of it across all your key platforms automatically. That process builds serious momentum without the typical creator burnout we all dread. Contrast that with the alternative, spending hours in a fancy generator, fixing audio, correcting lip sync, and re-rendering everything. The cost and time drain really pile up fast, especially if that generator charges per render or has strict daily output limits. Vizard's core model is entirely focused on throughput, make more posts, analyze more results, and iterate faster than the competition. For creators worried about sounding too automated, please know that the best results come from mixing AI with human taste. You leverage Vizard to conquer the heavy lifting like clip discovery, first pass edits, and the final scheduling step. Then, you inject your personal creative genius by choosing the definitive thumbnail or tightening a single subtitle line. It is that powerful combination of speed and taste that ultimately generates content feeling truly authentic. Here are a few more essential, real-world pointers to keep in mind for peak performance. Use trending audio when it fits, but never slap a sound on top of something that makes the core clip confusing or contextually wrong. Always test different opening hooks because the same 15 seconds with 2 different opening lines can perform totally differently. Vizard directly enables this testing by letting you duplicate a clip and adjust just the opening frames for easy comparison. Maintain a content backlog, because if one long video yields 12 clips, you should spread them out over many weeks. Consistent posting across platforms is the primary way that algorithms reward your channel's efforts. Use the provided analytics to actively watch retention data and then rework any clips that drop off too early in the viewing process. I know many of you are curious about cost and access, so look into student or creator discounts if you are eligible. But do not get trapped into a pricing plan that severely caps your output or forces you to manually redo automated work. If you are serious about scaling your output, think of software cost as a direct investment into your time savings. Ask yourself, can this tool save me dozens of hours a month and multiply my daily posts? If yes, it's often worth the spend. A final note is that powerful editing tools like Premiere or DaVinci absolutely still have their own necessary place. Use those when you need absolute, granular creative control over every single pixel and frame. But for turning long-form archives into a consistent, high-volume flow of short clips, Vizard is the productivity hack that moves the needle. If you want to start right now, try breaking your next long recording into a few themes and uploading those segments to Vizard. You will genuinely be surprised at how many viral gems you didn't even remember saying during the recording. And if you appreciate how I break down these workflows, please subscribe so I can keep sharing more ways to work smarter, not harder. Drop any questions below about how to structure your long videos for maximum clippability, and I will share some templates. Have fun experimenting with this process, because maximizing your content output can be really addictive in the absolute best way.